Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city. But now we're going to take you into your own market for real stories of real neighborhoods through real professionals. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. Let's start The American Dream right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
Welcome to The American Dream. I'm Patrick Rebman, your host, and we are in downtown Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We're on our way to meet Terry Weld, City Council President, to talk about downtown revitalization. After that, we're going to head down the street to visit the brand new Children's Museum of Eau Claire. Should be a fun day. Come on, let's go.
Some people know Hooligan Steak and Seafood Pub is Eau Claire's premier fine dining restaurant.
We are here at Hooligan Steak and Seafood Pub with Terry Weld, community leader. You know a lot about what's happening downtown. What are some new and upcoming developments that we can look forward to?
The residential side still continues, the growth there, and people wanting to be in a walkable area. I mean, that's so key now, and for us to soon to have our first grocery store down here, which will again add to and support all that additional residential. You know, there's additional office space and retail space and commercial space, and you know, we've become a arts and cultural center of Western Wisconsin, and so with that are venues that we're creating and other opportunities for people to come and enjoy our great city.
Right, yeah. Well, we appreciate your time today, Terry.
Yeah, happy to do it.
We're actually heading down to the new Children's Museum. If you've got time, would you like to come down with us?
No, that'd be great.
All right, great. Let's go.
Thanks.
All right, Mary Ann, you have been with the Children's Museum and an advocate for a long time. I think almost as long as I have been. Why is the museum so important to you?
I'm a retired educator, and when you have a passion for children, it goes in with you for the rest of your life. They have a brain that's ready to learn, and we need to provide a space for them to learn and grow so that they're healthy. They're healthy emotionally, socially, and they develop cognitively in a wonderful space. And that's what this museum does. It provides that. All children, all families are welcome here. If we can put any numbers to this, we were thinking that maybe we would have 2,200 members by the end of 2023.
Wow.
By last Friday, which wasn't quite a month, we had 2,422, and they're coming through the door today, still signing up and having fun.
Well, you guys are clearly doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you for coming here and starting here. We love this place.
Yeah, it's a great place.
We started about 20 years ago. We haven't always been in this building, which opened about a month ago. Really tried to take a lot of the favorites from the old museum and turn them into new experiences with this space for that familiarity. And then as far as programs, we're going to be having programming in the arts, fitness and nutrition, and then also we're going to add sustainability as one of our core program areas here at the museum, which we're really excited about. Last, if I can, we also have a preschool and child development center with 65 children enrolled into it that'll be in this space as well.
And that's brand new, isn't it?
It is brand new, yes.
Oh,
so,
sounds great.
Yes, so hopefully open next week.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Just having a great place for them to explore and just start learning at an early age. So, as a parent, it's a great place.
Thank you, all our guests today. Thank you, the viewers, for showing up. And we'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm Michael Feifman, a local power player with Feifman team at William Ravis Real Estate. Today we're doing a fun episode. We're going to take two towns in Connecticut, Greenwich and Westport, and we're going to compare what it feels like to live in one of these towns, or both towns actually. And for now, we're going to meet Lauren Crutil, a local realtor and expert in Greenwich market, and we'll turn over to her to tell us more about the real estate here and living in Greenwich.
Hi, Mikhail.
Hi,
nice
good
to see you.
So tell us more about Greenwich.
So welcome, guys. I'm happy to tell you about Greenwich today. We're actually walking right now in the busiest part of Greenwich. This is Greenwich Avenue. This part of the area has amazing restaurants and places for families to come and do activities with their kids. This is great to live. I've seen a lot of people that are coming up from the city or other places of the tri-state area coming to look at this area to start a family or just for a better environment to live in. I mean, it is winter time, so the scenery is a bit different. It's also a really overcast day, but in the summer and the springtime, the warmer months, you can expect the scenes. They block off the streets and people can eat outside, enjoy the day and the beautiful weather near the water.
What about those people who want, more privacy, a larger piece of land?
So you can get a lot for your money in Greenwich. There's different types of neighborhoods tailored to any type of buyer, really. If you're looking for more privacy, you prefer the woods or more of a rural neighborhood, a little bit of seclusion, you can get that here. Just blocks away in the Stanwich area, the backcountry. That's where you're gonna find those homes that are neatly tucked away, lots of acreage, and secluded from the busy lifestyle of downtown.
So now we bring you to Westport, Connecticut, which is another coastal town, about 20 minutes from Greenwich. So Lauren, what do you want to share with our viewers about Westport?
Sure, so Westport is another very, very nice and expensive town, just like Greenwich. I think you're getting the best of both worlds here in terms of boating life, family and community, a wonderful downtown area.
We have one of the nicest beaches on East Coast, and a lot of people coming here specifically for beaches. And of course, local residents enjoy beaches year-round. During summertime, you have to be a resident to use the beach, otherwise you will be asked to pay a fee if there is capacity. In winter season, or I would say off-summer season, the beaches are open to everybody, and it's still very enjoyable. I mean, there are playgrounds for kids, you can take some hikes. It's really nice.
This place, even though it's the middle of winter right now, it still has like wonderful charm, walkability, close to shops, and it's a place that you will really enjoy spending your time in and living.
All right, so we guys gave you today an overview and our take on two towns in Connecticut, Greenwich and Westport. Please comment on our social media how you like that and which other towns you want to see us doing our next episodes. See you around.
Hi, and welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm your host, Jennifer Hartline, and today we're going to take a look at one of the best kept secrets in North Georgia, the General Woods Inn. Let's go in, talk with the owners, and find out more about this incredible property. you so much for having us here today. It's so good to be back and to see you guys. And one of the things I've always wondered is, what's the story behind the naming the General Woods Inn?
Well, thank you for asking, Jennifer. A few years ago, we decided to turn our home from just being a home into a bed and breakfast. And at the time, my husband was still on active duty. He's a retired brigadier general, and we'd both served. This was an excellent opportunity for us to kind of share our story with our guests.
I understand we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's the morning time, and I'm a coffee drinker, so let's go to the kitchen and have some coffee.
Absolutely.
All righty.
So we know it's an inn, hence the name the General Woods Inn, but you actually offer many different services. Can you tell us a little bit about those?
We are a wedding venue and historically have lots of weddings in the spring and fall because we're an outdoor venue, but we do a lot of other things. In addition to the bed and breakfast guests, we also do like class reunions, and we do quinceaneras, and we do baby showers, and we even do little girls' high teas.
Oh, this sounds like so much fun. I know driving in, you've got absolutely gorgeous views of Fox Mountain and Lookout Mountain, Sand Mountain, pretty much from any direction that you're on the property. Tell me a little bit about what some of the cool features that your average person isn't gonna realize that's here.
We moved around a lot, being a military family, and so we got to live in a lot of different houses, and we kind of tried to incorporate a lot of the things that we liked. For example, from Germany, we found out about rouladens. And if you'll notice, there's not curtains on our windows because these are metal shutters that you control from inside. But when we let them down, it's totally blacked out. It's totally secure. You can look out the windows and you have just a beautiful rural view from any of them. And the upstairs area, in addition, has another kitchen. So this house has 2 full kitchens. Perfect for like brides getting married because they just have the family there, and they'll start with breakfast and they'll just have that common area there. Another feature, we have an elevator. As we get older, we really appreciate that.
I bet.
And we also have I think some good architectural things. The builder that we had, he took this house and entered it into the ICF, which is Insulated Concrete Solutions, and they had a competition of all the houses built in the United States. And he submitted ours, and for the residential division, we were first runner-up.
That is so awesome. So tell me, what kind of experience do you hope that your guests walk away with from here?
The main thing that we want them to have is a true, positive, lifelong memory of their experience here at the inn. I still have folks in town tell me all the time they came here 5 years ago for a class reunion, and they still speak very positive about it. And the other thing is that we want to share our military memories with them. Myself, Nadine, Bobby, and Matt, our 2 sons, they've all served. And we're very proud of that.
Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for your children's service. And thank you again for having me. I look forward to coming back as a guest here real soon.
Well, Jennifer, thank you for coming out here today. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to tell you and everyone about the General Woods Inn. And we are looking forward to your next visit here, no doubt about it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. When you're ready for your next getaway, join us on the porch at the General Woods Inn. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode of the American Dream TV.
The American Dream is something we all strive for. The Oxford English Dictionary defines the American dream as the idea that every citizen of the United States should have equal opportunity to success and prosperity through determination, hard work, and initiative. Bill, thank you so much for being part of what I think is an extraordinary episode. You really do define what the American dream is all about. Why don't we just dive in and start with the dream you had and how it succeeded to be a beautiful company and something that has really helped everyone else achieve their American dream.
Well, I worked for corporate America from 1970 to 74. I was a systems analyst, and I helped the company integrate their national company and their international company, and I did it with a group of programmers, me, and 20 programs for about 5 years. I had a big meeting at corporate headquarters in New York City. I worked in the Pan Am building, and everybody was touting the success of the system that we built. Not one word was mentioned about me and my team. That day, I was out of the company. So what do I want to do now? I don't want to work for corporate America where I don't get recognized. So my father was a stonemason. I love actually going to houses with the sawdust and all. And I said, well, now, why not? I'm going to open up a brokerage firm. So that day in 1974, we were the first company in the United States that the agent is our customer. The public is our secondary customer, but the agent's our primary customer. Also, guess what I did? I made sure that those agents were recognized all the time because I felt this thing myself of not being recognized for all the work that you did. I want to make sure that that did not happen for the people that work for us. Today, we're 5,000 strong. We're in 145 offices throughout 9 states, and we have wonderful agents like Shoshana here that she's a gift to all of us, and it's our pleasure to have her working for us too.
Thank you. We've been part of so many aspects of the company. You really do give back with the Damon Runyon and the Ravis Ride and Walk, which we love every year. You have amazing affiliations with Boston Red Sox, which is exciting. So I'd love to kind of chat about that part.
Well, not only do we want to build a company, but we want to build a community too. So for part of, in my view, part of being in business is giving back to your community. And cancer research is very personal to us. My wife was diagnosed with leukemia. Actually, my former president of the company had breast cancer. So we dove into the business of funding cancer research. One thing I like about Damon Runyon is they give 100% of the money back to the research scientists. So therefore, if you get $100 you give them, they give $100 to research scientists. The way they make their money, they have a fund aside that sort of they invest money in, but it's a direct contribution to the research. It's a very, very valuable thing. If you did that with hospitals, the hospital would take a 20 or 30% off. But with Damon Runyon and Dana-Farber, basically it goes directly to the scientists. But Red Sox gave us, it's a family business. They reached out to us, and we've had a relationship with them for now, I think, 5 years. And it's just a terrific organization. And we also give back to our communities. We have hundreds of donations that we have made throughout the years to, small things like the Shelton, Town Hall or Guilford Green, Boys and Girls Clubs. We are part of the community, and we want to give back to the community. So you're asking me about innovation. And why do we innovate? Well, we're there for the agents to give them tools so they can efficiently sell the homes better. We have local housing data that gives you all the data, actually forecasts the future values of homes. We have one big team that helps you sell houses and helps you list houses. We do the financing, we do the mortgages. We'll actually buy somebody's house. We'll actually give them up some money to go purchase a house. So we do everything we can to help you become better at your job.
And there you have it, a glimpse into one of the most impressive entrepreneurs I know, whose American dream is all about helping others achieve their American dream. Thanks for joining me on another episode of the American Dream TV. Until next time, bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.